Here in Social at Sir John Thompson, we want students to not just learn about things in the past, but to experience them for themselves. We aim at creating critical thinkers that are able to navigate the complicated world ahead of them. We want them to have fun while they are here, but also to learn and be well equipped for entering high school after they leave us. We're always aware that students need to express themselves in a variety of ways. We assess work digitally as well as on paper, from traditional tests to video projects, digital media, physical and digital world building, and so much more. Here's a little bit of what the social department has to offer at Sir John Thompson.
Hi, so I'm Ms. Komba. I'm one of the two Social 7 teachers here at Sir John. Social 7 is a big year. We cover a lot of topics, and our two main themes are towards Confederation and following Confederation. So we start off learning about North America prior to any Europeans or outsiders arriving. We learn about different First Nations cultures here in North America on Turtle Island. And we continue all the way to when Canada becomes a country in 1867. We also talk about the French and English arriving in North America and how those are historic roots to what makes Canada a bilingual nation now.
Hi, my name is Mr. Chasse. I'm one of the grade 8 social studies teachers here at Sir John. We have three major units. Actually, we have a huge theme, which is world views. And then we look at we have three major subunits, I guess, if you want to say that, where we look at different types of worldviews and how those worldviews were affected in different times in history and with different cultures. Our first unit is the Renaissance, and then we move into the Aztecs, which we look at as an Aboriginal culture in Mexico. And then the last unit we look at is Japan. And we look at that culture as an isolated culture. They're an island nation, and how being kind of isolated from the mainland of China or the East, and how that affects how they live, how they defended themselves, what their belief systems are, and how that progressed them moving forward in history. And those are the three main subjects we take in grade 8 social studies.
Hi, I'm Mr. Lucan, and I teach grade 9 social here at Sir John Thompson. In grade 9, it is primarily a political class and an economics class. So the two major units that we look at how Canada is set up politically, and we look at all of the different things that Canada does in terms of how we are governed, the rights that we have, the responsibilities that we have, and how we function as a society here in Canada. The second part of the year then is we look at Canadian economics. We also compare them to the United States. We look at how our tax system works. We look at how our economies work, consumerism. And finally, at the end of the year, what we do is we take all these ideas and we draw them in together to try to figure out what choices Canada makes as a country when faced with all these different problems that come up in the world in terms of things like what do we do with oil, or what do we do with immigration, and how does Canada make these decisions throughout the years. As we go, we do a lot to prepare the students for grade 10 in high school. So they do a lot of writing that they will see when they go into grade 10. They do a lot of projects that try to get them to think on a more global scale and wider in terms of just the content. They're trying to think of how it fits their world around them and how they can make an impact on the world. Thanks for checking us out, and we hope to see you very soon.